Are you being held hostage by the choices that you've made in life? It's something that you should think about because I just watched the video from a buddy of mine who's created a very nice income for himself over the last 3 years online, just working from home. Um, and it brought up a really good point that I was thinking about, and something that I had been thinking about before, but now that he just kind of put it into his own words, I was like, that just makes so much more sense. Um, you got to ask yourself, like, do the decisions that you make in life hold you hostage? You know, does your job hold you hostage? Do you think you're in a hostage situation? Because really, it's like freedom is a choice. You know, the choice to get out and do something for yourself, the choice to basically, you know, just go farther and do the things that you dreamed about when you were a kid. You know, compared to just working just working a job because you have to pay bills. You know, and what's funny is I'm shooting this video in my warehouse. You know, I have an offline business. It's an art company, and I'm shutting this place down at the end of October because I realized just how much of a slave to my own business I had become. You know, traffic, sitting in traffic, doing all this other stuff. I mean, the business pulls in great money. I mean, last year I pulled in. I mean, the business itself made over $500,000, but I mean, the majority of it went out to overhead and bills and distributors and just paying, you know, just everything. And while, yeah, it provided a comfortable life for my family, it's not exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life, you know. So, what do you want to do with your life? You know, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? What do you want to do for, you know, for the majority of your life? I mean, do you want to basically spend the rest of your life like sitting there, you know, working in a cubicle or working for somebody else or dealing with people that don't appreciate you? Or do you want to basically live free and actually live the life of your dreams? You know, do you want to literally like do what you want to do? You know, I'm not really sure what you want to do, but I guarantee you that what most people really, really want is more time, you know, and it's funny. It's like you can make money, you know, but you can't make more time. You know, you can always make more money, but you can't make more time. And to me, it's about buying back my time. You know what I mean? Buying back my freedom, buying back the time that I gave up, you know, more or less building a business. And while it's been fun and while it's been great and I've got some phenomenal stories and I've built a great clientele base and everything, it's not necessarily what I want to do with the rest of my life. You know, I'm going to be 37 in about 2.5 months now that I'm thinking about it. And, you know, just the older I get and the older my kids get, the more I think about this. You know, the more I think about this, it's like, do I really want to work, you know, 12 hours a day, every day, and not see my kids, you know, and not watch them grow up and not be a part of their lives, you know? And I know so many people out there have to do it. So many people have to basically, you know, settle, you know, and that's all it is. You know, they choose to settle for the safe job. But in all actuality, it's like, you don't have to, you know, you can make a choice. You can make a decision to change your life. You can make a decision to, you know, do whatever it is that you want to do. You know, and who cares? It may be a little bit scary, but you know what? You're in control. You know, and there's something great about that. There's something great about just letting go and being free and not being a slave to a job that realistically will probably lay you off. Think about it. Most people get laid off. Most people, you know, the average person looks for a new job every 2 years. And, you know, I mean, I don't know how old you are. You may be in your 20s. You may be getting fresh out of college, or you may be in your 40s, 50s, or even 60s. And this may hit home with you. You know, maybe you wanted to start a business a long time ago, but you were afraid, you were scared. You know, you were afraid to do it. You know, I started a business when I think I started my first business when I was 16. You know, I've been basically, I'm a 3-time college dropout. And it took a while for me to realize this because I was so consumed with work. But it was just like, dude, I have no freedom. You know, it's like, yeah, I can say I make money, but it's like I have no freedom. I mean, I'm literally sitting here and shorts and a t-shirt at my business. But to me, it's not, there's freedom, there's quote unquote job freedom. I don't have to wear a uniform or anything, but it's still not the freedom that I want. It's still not the freedom that I want. You know what I'm saying? To me, freedom is waking up and having breakfast with my kids, taking them to the park during the summertime, going on vacation when I want to, not when my business can afford to do it or when I don't have clients and stuff going on. That to me is huge. That to me is absolutely huge. So what I'd say is this. If this hit home with you, if you understand what I'm saying on this, click the link below this video, and I'm going to show you the system that I've been using now for the last year or so, but really, really honestly pushing for the last 2-3 months. That's going to help me get free. That's created 16 millionaires so far in the last 3 years. That's created an abundant lifestyle for so many people. That's helped so many other people just like you get free, because it is a choice. Okay, income disclosure, not everybody is successful in this because not everybody wants to be free. Not everybody wants to work that hard. Not everybody wants to work for themselves. But I know I do, and I know I'm going to. Okay, so this is Max US. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace, and I'm out.